Okay, come get ready with me. I am just excited to be sharing about something amazing that's happening today. So, I wanted to share with you, but there's a lot of backstories to this, so I'm trying to really um tell you the story without getting too confusing, right? And when there's a lot of backstories, it can be confusing. But I'll start with what I'm doing today. So, what I'm doing today is I'm doing makeup for three ladies. And these three ladies are amazing. What they're doing is they are about to have a baby. And I mean, if you're having a baby, you're amazing regardless, right? It takes a lot to be a mom, to do those things. And on top of that, they chose life in a unexpected pregnancy situation. And so there is this group called Embrace Grace, which I've never heard of before a week ago. I got a phone call, just a random phone call, and it just, so anyways, I got a hold of the lady who called me, and I was like, hey, what is this? And she told me it was, what they do is like a 12-week program where they walk women through, all the things to know about having a baby. And anyways, they have this program, and the very end, they do a princess day where the girls get their makeup done, their hair done, and then they have a baby shower for them. And I think a lot of times they partner with churches and get donations that way for these women so that they start off motherhood, as successful as they can with what they get, right? And um, so that's where I come in. I do makeup with my Mary Kay business and skincare. And so they want me to do the women's skincare and makeup for the Princess Day. And they're going to get a package. It's bought by the ladies and by the program, but it's going to be Mary Kay. And so I'm so excited. I got to put together some fun packages for them just to give them that confidence as a mom. I mean, it's the last thing I think you really think to spend money on is yourself when you become a mom, and especially when it's an unexpected pregnancy situation. So I'm just super excited to be a part of that and partner with that. And but here's the thing. This is how good our God is. If you don't know, I had an unexpected pregnancy. I was 17 when I had my son. It was a tough situation. There was a lot of hard choices, a lot of hard things that had to happen. And and thanks to God and His grace and His love and His protection and provision and just mercies every day over my life, it's amazing. It's amazing choosing life. And so I get to be that person that speaks into other people about how beautiful life can be when you choose life for another, right? And so here's a couple of things. So yes, I had an unexpected pregnancy. These people did not know that I had an unexpected pregnancy. They literally typed in my name in marykay.com and found me. And I was like, really? Like, I would have thought somebody recommended me. The other thing is I was introduced to Mary Kay business years ago by going to a cousin and a best friend's Mary Kay party. And long story short, I got connected with this unit that's just been nothing but amazing. And really, the heart of Mary Kay is prevalent in this unit. And I love it because in this national area, which I love because that's how I love to run my business, with love and grace. And that's just Mary Kay's heart from the very beginning. When you read her biography and all those things, you just know her heart was always to love people and help them have tools wherever they are in their life, right? Whether it's for skincare, for makeup, for a business, whatever it is. So anyway, so I came into this unit, and the very first event I went to, I was driving home from this event, had a wonderful time, was nothing like what I thought it was going to be at this event. But the main thing that I took away from it is what is my purpose? What am I living for? And I don't remember if it was part of what sparked this thought was going to this event, but I don't know if that's exactly where this question came from. But on my drive home, I had this thought of what if I woke up tomorrow and my whole family was gone? As devastating as that would be, I don't want another devastation by not having a purpose and a plan for my life. living full out for what God's calling me to do, right? I don't want that to be my only thing in this world, because then if I lose them and we're not promised tomorrow with anybody, what would I be living for? So that's where I started thinking, what is my purpose? What is my plan? And what came to me immediately was just helping others overcome obstacles in the same way that people help me. So I want to pour back into people what has been poured into me to help me get through some of the toughest, darkest times of my life. And because I would not be who I am today without all of those things in place, without the foundation of knowing that God is our Savior and loves us and forgives us, and just knowing all that foundational things, but then also having a family of love and support and guidance and just always being there for you, not judging, but yet not going to sit there and let you just keep doing your own same dumb stuff, just people in your life that do that for you. And I had that. So I started counseling unexpected pregnancies. So that's why I thought maybe they got my number from these people. But no, they did not know of me from this unexpected pregnancy center. Crossroads Pregnancy Center is the name of it. But they had been there recently. So anyways, it's just so cool. And then the other cool thing is the church that they partner with and work or using for helping these women is called Metro Church of Christ, which my grandparents went to when they were younger. Recently just lost my grandma. And so I was digging through some stuff, and it's funny because I don't know if I would have known that they went to that church, except for that she just passed away, and I was looking through some old stuff, and my grandpa's writing was all over a church, I think it was one of their meetings, members meeting kind of thing. So anyways, just some funny story, connections of how God really pulls things together, and they found me randomly, but yet not randomly, because I just don't believe things are random. When I believe that God created the world and all the people in it, then I believe that his hands are over all things, right? And I believe that he is doing all things for the good of those who love him. And so if I believe that, then I believe that this was intentional. And so I'm excited. I get to go there today. I put together these amazing packages. They're really extravagant packages, actually. And again, because I've been working my business for so long, I'm able to do things like that. And that's where I really wanted to just say to all of you, this is because of you. Because of you, I'm able to do this. Whether you've bought from me before, whether you've just supported and liked my, Mary Kay stuff, or whether you have shared my information with other people and passed me on. Because some people have done that where, they're not necessarily a customer of mine, but they definitely pass on my information. And I think that's amazing. So amazing. And okay. And so another story, since I have some time here while I'm getting ready, another story is a couple weeks ago, again, thankful to amazing customers like you, a couple weeks ago in this city Facebook group, somebody asked about if anybody knew there was a Mary Kay consultant that could do her daughter's makeup, skincare, teach her skincare and makeup, just some simple things to give her confidence and all that through Mary Kay. And oh my goodness, I kid you not, I had so many amazing customers tag me in there, and I was like, oh wow, I don't know, you just think I'm just doing what I'm doing. I didn't realize that people were gonna share me with other people and tag me, and I just felt so honored and loved. But on top of that, this is the thing, God working all things. This lady, what happens to be the pastor of the church our pastor's wife of the church that my daughter goes to for youth group. And I have been friends with the last two pastors' wives that are there. And the only two that that I would be able to be friends with, because the pastors, anyways, point being is I had been wanting to reach out and connect with the new pastor and his wife, when they came in, but I just hadn't, because Lindsay's older now and she kind of does her own thing now and stuff like that. So I hadn't had that opportunity I hadn't taken that opportunity to do that. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, this is the same one who's asking for a Mary Kay consultant that people that I love, my customers of mine, are recommending me to. And I'm like, only you, God, only you. So we're getting together, and I'm excited for that too, because I just love all the connections and the people that I have met through this business. I mean, seriously, take all the money back, and I just would still do this for the relationships and the connections and the growth that has happened for me, for my family. I would say even leaked into like friends, the way that we have conversations now it's just so different. So it makes a difference. Like what you do with your life, what you do with your time, what you do with your energy makes a difference. And whether it's making money or not, I think the biggest question needs to be, what's it doing for you? Like, what is it doing for you personally? Because ultimately the end goal as a Christian is it get me closer or further from the Lord? And that's where I think these questions are just so helpful. And so anyways, I'm just so excited to see what happens today and the connections that are made. And no matter what, my goal is always to make others feel wonderful and beautiful and to shine the light of Jesus into them and remind them that they are loved no matter what they look like, no matter what they act. Well, what you act like matters, but no matter what you look like. But I guess like to go along with it, no matter what you act like, it's like you can change, you can make a difference, you can, to let them know that it doesn't, well, you see how I can't talk while I do that? But yeah, just that all the things in God's hands, like when you turn it over to Him, can be turned to good. We just gotta trust that and trust Him and walk it out, right? So it's so exciting. I love when these things happen. They honestly, when you look for them, you'll see them. I think when you're not looking for them, you definitely miss them. All right. You guys like looking at the underneath my eyes, right? Like, ooh, what you got going on? No, you don't. That's kind of weird. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. And I will say the sad thing about today, which it's fine. I'm missing out on a little bit of Lindsay's basketball game. She's playing summer program with the varsity team, and that's super exciting to watch. And I don't miss her things for nothing. So this was, honestly, I didn't know this was happening. So again, I think that was another thing that was I know it was in God's hands, that I didn't know what time she would be playing. And so I'm missing it, but I'm missing it for a good cause and a good reason. I don't know. I really hope this is the start of some partnership here, because I think what these women are doing is amazing. Both the people leading this and the people taking part in it, like signing up for it and getting this foundational tool in their life. It seriously can make a huge difference, right? So, okay. What else do I want to put on? I do want some eyeshadow. So nice of you to recommend that. Thank you. Okay, so that's what I've got going on today. I'm excited and really hope that you're having an amazing day and that you can connect what's going on in your life back to all the blessings that God has for you. Whether it's a hard time in your life, because I know we go through those hard times and trials, but remember that even when we go through those, especially when we go through those, because the Bible says so, that we should find joy in that. Because in our trials is where we are growing and becoming stronger and better. Some of us go through like health trials, and that's where you have to ask the question, is this opening my eyes to something that I can make a difference in right now? Like what I'm going to choose to eat or what I'm going to choose to do with my day to day. Is it making a difference in that? Is it opening my eyes to something that I can start to make changes? It's maybe not promising that you're going to completely recover from whatever you're going through, but what's the alternative, right? Keep doing it and hope. Of course, we should pray, of course, and we should give it up to the Lord and let Him handle our transgressions and problems and trials in life. But ultimately, we can also partner with God and do some things to make some differences, right? So maybe, I don't know. I don't want to go through all the things we could be dealing with because that could be all day. But all right, I'm going to jump off here. Unless you want to, do you guys want to see me finish this? Maybe. So I know I kind of have to decide how much makeup I can do with these ladies. I'm going to do my best, but I have an hour because that's what I said I could do it in. I don't know why I try to do that to myself. 3 women's makeup in an hour. Oh, we're also going to do satin hands on the hands and satin feet on the feet. So they have pretty toes. Some of them are like going to have their baby this week. It's crazy. Oh, I also have some sourdough delivery that I'm excited to drop off today too. Again, another thing that I just have, I don't know. God just said, if you're awesome, be in Leanne's life. And that's what I think happened. I got all the awesome people in my life. And, you know, I also think it's a mindset. I think you have to realize, see the awesomeness in people around you. I could easily be like, well, this person does this, so they're not awesome. But that's not true. They're just awesome differently than maybe the way we want them to be awesome. Right? I was telling Lindsay that this morning. I was like, you know, sometimes people might drive you crazy by their personality style, right? Maybe they ask you questions all the time and you're like, I don't think that much into what I do, so I don't want to answer all these questions about what I'm doing. And so, but that same person who asks a lot of questions, doing something around the house that you really want to like not fall apart, ask themselves tons of questions to make sure it looks amazing, right? And so in that case, the thing that annoys you is actually the thing that makes you feel so safe and like things are going to, you know, be better because they take their time to think through all the things they do. So the same person that asks you a bunch of questions probably asks themselves a bunch of questions too. And that's just how they work. And if you don't like to think all that much, then maybe you just got to point that out and say, you know, I don't think that much about everything I do. So that's on you, right? Okay. Eyes are done. Let's do a little blush. Do a little blush. Ooh, ooh. I'm trying to find my broken brush. Okay. It's pretty. It's like a rosy nude. Amazing what blush does. Like, you don't think you want it on, and then you're like, oh, wait. I feel like it just comes together so pretty. Then you're like, well, I'm glad I put it on, right? Okay. I do need a light color to blend right here. I don't like my eyes being so bold. And I know it's not as bold as it looks when I'm getting like an inch away from this camera here, because I'm looking in that mirror and that looks fine. But anyways, okay, stop playing with myself for a minute here and finish my look, and then maybe I'll be fine. Oh, I love this new matte lip gloss. Okay, this is weird to me because it's a gloss, but it goes on so matte. And I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know what to do with this. It feels silky. I love the feel. So when it's on, I feel like it's a lipstick. It's amazing. They can call this a lip gloss. I think they call it a lip gloss. It's in a lip gloss container. It's matte liquid lipstick. Oh, it's not called a lip gloss. Maybe that's why I'm confused. Maybe I should know my stuff better, huh? Okay, matte liquid lipstick. Get yourself some. I don't have that many. I don't know why I just promoted that. But I can get more, I think, as long as it doesn't sell out on Mary Kay, because it's limited. I don't know why I'm putting lipstick on top. I just feel like it looks like a lip liner that I just put on. So anyways, I put lipstick on top. Whatever. Sometimes I just throw makeup on. I don't even know why I'm doing it. It's because I don't think through 500 times. Okay. That's about it. I forgot to get myself contacts, so there's my glasses. And I get to my hair. I don't have any time to do my hair with you guys. But have an amazing, impactful, wonderful day, and just see how God is working in and through your life to impact the rest around you. Love you. Mwah.